I had read online that you could save money with electric vehicles. Of course, you know, you never know what you're going to read online. So until I actually saw how that broke down on my P&M bills and also on my Solar City bill, comparing that to how much I was spending in gas, I was actually spending a little over $100 a month in gas on my Tacoma, which isn't much. I don't drive a whole lot. Like I said, my commute is about 25 miles. So a little over $100 there in gas. My electric bill for those 2 months went up about $30, I'll say. So each month I was saving $70, which over the course of time all adds up. And that doesn't take into account the other maintenance, which, you know, in the Volt, you still have to change the oil every so often. You have a little meter that gives you an oil life indicator, and that'll tell you when you need to change your oil. It's not every 3,000 miles like a normal gas car would be. So I don't think the oil had ever been changed in that car. It was 2015. So I can see it going up a few years before it would need any kind of service. Since it mainly runs on electric power, you know, the maintenance, brakes, all that stuff, all that cost goes down. But again, for me, saving money is one thing. And to be honest, if somebody were to ask me if I could give you your same situation, be it when I had my Toyota Tacoma, could you pay exactly the same, you know, the $100 a month to operate a vehicle that does not pollute the environment? Would you do it? And I would say absolutely. I would probably pay more, to be honest. I don't know how much more I could afford, of course, but if I could afford to pay $140 a month for an electric vehicle that does not give any kind of emissions, as opposed to internal combustion engine, which we all know the damage that has done, I would definitely do it, without a doubt. So to me, the money doesn't matter. Not in that sense. I think it's more about taking a stand for the future and being a good example. I'm a father now. I have two daughters. So being a good example for them, realizing that there is a problem. Not because I read it in the newspaper, not because I'm affiliated with any kind of political party, but because I can see it. You can see pollution. You can smell it. It makes sense. If you keep your garage door shut while you turn your car on and stay in your garage, eventually you will die. There's a reason for that. Because those emissions are harmful. That's something tangible. I do believe that climate change is happening, and I do also think that you can see that fairly clearly. However, there are other people that don't believe that, and that's fine. There's plenty of people who think that the planet is changing by itself, and it has always changed. And to be honest, I can't debate that because I don't know enough. But the one thing that I don't think you can debate is the toxic emissions from the vehicles. Because it's right there for you to see. So it doesn't really matter where you shake out on climate change. You know, if you want a cleaner environment, cleaner air to breathe, a cleaner future for your children and their children and their children, then for me the answer is clear. We have to find a way. We have to find a way. And through doing research on electric vehicles, owning a solar PV system, it has really inspired me to take action and fight for something that I believe in. And I believe that our future is how do you say this? I understand there are limitations to the electric vehicles as they stand right now. I understand you can't go cross country in an electric vehicle without planning more than you do in your gas car, because the infrastructure for gas operated vehicles has been around for 80 years or so. So there's a learning curve to electric vehicles. But I think it's our job to take that responsibility. We have to take responsibility for our pollution. Because I don't think there's anybody else that's going to do it for us. Car companies are not trying to sell you an electric vehicle. When you go to GM and you go to Nissan, they're not trying to sell you an electric vehicle. Everybody knows at this point that the main revenue generator for a car dealership is their service department. It's not a secret. Internal combustion engines are extremely inefficient and they require a lot of maintenance. So car companies will sell you a new car and not necessarily make the money on the front end when they sell you the car, because they'll get you into a 3 or 5 year service plan, which requires you to go there 2 or 3 times a year. Now, every time I've ever been to a service station in my Tacoma, they would give me a list of about 5 or 6 things that they recommended be fixed, with a total of about anywhere from $200 to sometimes even a couple $1,000 worth of maintenance. Now you think that they're going to give up that money just to sell you an electric car which doesn't require that much maintenance? There's no way. That would be bad business model for them. Somebody would get fired, which is understandable. I understand why they don't want to do that. But that doesn't mean that that's not right for our future and right for our planet and for our air. People die of cancer because of the air. And to me, it's worth a little bit of sacrifice to try to prevent that and to try to promote that to other people and to our kids. Listen, we can do something that is better for everyone. This is outside of myself, right? I am done wholly doing things just to benefit myself. I'm trying to teach that to my kids. I'm trying to teach that to as many people as possible. And everybody knows that. It's just putting it into practice. How much are you willing to sacrifice for the greater good? And I'm not saying that an electric car is a sacrifice, because what I will show you over the course of time is that it's not. I've had 2 different electric cars at this point, and they've both been brilliant. I have gone, I think, with both of them about 6,000 miles and had zero issue with any of it. It's been as practical as any other vehicle I've had, and I've saved money. Sorry about the rant, but bringing our society and aiding our society in a sustainable future through sustainable transportation is my main goal. So if you have any questions about electric vehicles, how they operate, day-to-day use, etc., feel free to contact me, send me a message. You can visit our website at www.mrsun.org. You can send me Facebook messages, you can call me, anything. I'll take these vehicles, you can test drive them. If you are already in the process of purchasing an electric vehicle and just need help, need somebody to go with you to look at the vehicle, make sure it's in good condition and the battery and all that stuff is in good condition, I will do that as well. Anything that it takes to get one more electric vehicle on the road, I will do.